Good news, bad news, good news, bad news. Okay, the good news first. Well, let's say the bad news. The bad news is Jarrell Miller has an explanation on why he pulled out of the fight. Shoulder injury. Okay, I can relate. I have one right now, working on it. Due to that, he pulled out of the fight. The good news is it's not the usual suspects. You see what I mean? It's not something that was foul or derogatory or illegal. None of that. So that's the good news in this situation. And my counterpunch to that is it shows you that Jarrell Miller, is just dealing with the realism of the fight game. People get injured. It sucks. Dillian White got injured. Anthony Joshua got injured. Now Jarrell Miller got injured now. Jarrell's injured. And I would say it's a responsible pullout, especially the severity of the injury. Because what you don't want is Jarrell Miller to go into a big fight like that, and lose to Fabio Wardley half-ass because he was injured. He can't throw the jab, just like I can't really throw the jab right now because I wince in pain because of the sharp pain. I'm going to have to get an MRI, So it is what it is. Maybe they found out it was worse than what it was. So that being said, we do have other people to fight instead. I just hated for Jarrell Miller because I wanted him, because him and Jared Anderson are, maybe from Jermaine Franklin. He's more of a B-level fighter that's made his mark in, the UK, and he's done a good job, but I don't think he's a guy that really is on that higher echelon like Jarrell Miller is or was or whatever, right? So we're looking for some type of American resistance, to represent us over here. We don't have too many people because Jared Anderson or Jarrell Miller. So it is what it is. I think that, if anything, hopefully Jarrell Miller can get back in there, and fight a formidable opponent. Fabio Wardley would have been a great opponent. Derek Chisora would have been a better opponent. But, nonetheless, this is the report. It's a shoulder injury. So it's not what everyone else is fearing, including me. But you guys tell me what you think of Jarrell Miller pulling out due to a shoulder injury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.